Hey, it's KMA. How's your day today? And welcome to the corner. Today we're doing the fourth studio album by the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard called Oddments. It's actually my sixth review because I did Angel Sea and Willoughby's Beach, which are not really, um, is not really noticed as their first two albums, even though they're EPs and they did come first. They weren't noticed as their first albums. But anyways, all you need to know, this is my sixth one, and I'm kind of interested in hearing this one because whenever I talk to people about King Gizzards, they say when you get to Oddments and on, it gets much better. So we'll see if that is true. Does the band get much better? I don't know. We'll see. And let's start with the very first song called Aluda Majaka. Maluta? Aluda Majaka. Must mean something. Here we go. That song had a nice groove to it. that's what had going for it. Um, Not much else happened. Kind of reminds me of a Medeski, Martin, and Wood song a little bit. Also, it reminds me of oh, who else did that remind me of? Oh yeah, Beastie Boys. You go Beastie Boys. There's no vocals in this or rapping. But the Beastie Boys, when they did their later albums, they had these filler songs, and some of them really good instrumental songs. And this kind of reminded me of that. But Aluda Majaka got a 6 from me. Just ultimately, it had a great groove, but nothing much happened during it. Now, this is called Stressing. I really like that song. That's more like what I was expecting from these guys. It just seems like every note they hit, they kind of messed with it a little bit with the pitch, and it's very laid back. I don't know. That song hit me well. Dressin', it gets an 8. Probably one of my more favorite tunes from them that I've heard so far. And I do know the next song, Vegemite, let me bring that up, is the first single that they released, possibly the first single ever that they released. I don't think I've heard this. but I have remembered reading about it. Um, so I have high expectations for this particular song. So let's get going with the Vegemite. I like playing with that spring reverb on those amps. That song was pretty straightforward. It had some nice weirdness going on with it. It didn't appeal to me as much as I thought it would. Sorry, there's a train outside and it's making a weird noise. It's just rolling down the tracks really slow. We have like a red light for trains right next to our place. So sometimes they have to park and wait for another train to go by. And it's like they make a sound. So Vegemite, yeah, it's not a bad song. It was a good song. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I just was expecting a little bit more from it. And it's got old.
I'm always saying I'm sorry. watching this movie. Whoa, it means I can stay at your house. But it's not like you anyway. To hide your sad face away. It ain't gonna stay the same. 'Cause it's got old. 'Cause it's got old. 'Cause it's got old. 'Cause it's got
There once was a band called Pink Floyd, and their first singer was Syd Barrett. And he took too much LSD in his life and he stopped making music. I often contemplate how his music would sound if he was still making music, because I'd rather like his psychedelic feel to his songs. Um, and that song, It's Got Old, kind of reminds me of what he would do if he was still around now. More weird train sounds. Jeez, that sounds like a ghost out there. But anyways, I give that song a 7 out of 10. It was pretty good, psychedelic. I was gonna say that I don't know much music like this. Kind of true. But near the end of that song, it kind of reminded me of Syd Barrett. Work this time.
I look alone, but I see that you got hypothermia. So I place the blood to stop the run and hope that I can warm you up. Do I have to shake you able to blood? 'Cause every night bulbs go
Excuse me.
feeling so inclined. Can never lay my whole head down. Can never lay my whole head down. Can never lay my whole head down.
will say this album treads on territory not often seen by bands. Basically, everything I've heard on this is fresh, is different, is good. Is good. Good is good. Um, so I gave that song a 7. It dragged a little bit. It might have been better if it was a little bit shorter, but I don't usually say that. I tend to like long songs. All right, so this is called ABABCD. All right, I did not expect that song to be short like that. That was more like their older stuff. Pretty straightforward rocker for 15 seconds. I give that a 5. Not much to really critique in that song other than it's sounds like their old stuff. And I like the new stuff, this album, better than I liked the older stuff. So let's move on from that thing. And we're on to Sleepwalker. Section reminds me of Roy Orbison. It was a good song. There's parts of it that reminded me of the Roy Orbison song, Pretty Woman. Um, the bridge section, basically. I gave that a 7 out of 10. It had that beat I'm not too fond of. I used to make fun of the drummer in our band whenever he played the beat. The doo 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 doo. I don't know. It's just not a beat that I enjoy. But I give Sleepwalker a 7 out of 10. This is Hot Wax. The song has an amazing beat. The bass I like a lot. I like the way the song felt. I gave that song an 8. That's probably my favorite song. I like Stressing a little bit more, but that's probably my second favorite song on this album so far. Hot Wax. And this is called Crying. Well, um, I still have this tendency to mix things really loud, and they don't really need to. That song suffers a little bit. I think they brought down the volume down on that and gave it a little bit more diversity in the volumes. It would have been a lot better, but it was just basically a straightforward, meandering song. I give a 6-2. It was kind of catchy, but still a 6. Pipe Dream. I like how the song went into a sonic collage of bleh into, I guess it would be back into crying. I'm not 100% sure if that was the same chord progression or not, but I liked how that happened. Um, but overall, I think that should have been part of the end of crying. So Pipe Dream gets a 5. And here we go, another quiet one. Maybe I like this like stressing. Homeless man in Adidas. It's either somebody crumpling paper or it's supposed to be a fire. Or both. I like that song. It's pretty laid back. I will say that somebody who has to say I'm not lonely 5 or 6 times in a row is lonely. Um, Homeless Man in Adidas gets a 7. So we got one song left on here called Oddments. We'll see if the namesake is the best song. Probably not at 25 seconds. But let's check it out. All right. Another throwaway song. I gave that a 6 just because it wasn't that bad when it was actually playing. So this album, the songs are stronger. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. The songs are stronger. Yeah, the songwriting's stronger. Um, it's a definite step in the right direction. Um, Maybe not as good as the last album, Head On or Float Along. Um, but the songs are better, and the recording, I don't know. I still have a hard time with their sound quality. I've heard some live stuff from them. What did I hear the other day? Verusian? I don't know how to say that. Verusian 2. It's kind of a heavy song. And I think it was a Red Rocks version. And the instruments were clear. Everything sounded good and all that. And I kind of wish these studio albums were like that. But maybe later ones. So, overall, I think this was a pretty good album. It's a step back from Float Along, but it's still the second best thing I have heard from them so far. And what is the next album? The Fizz album? Fuzz? Yeah, let's see. Uh, King Gizzard albums. I'm your fuzz, mind fuzz. I'm in your mind fuzz. So, I don't recognize any of the songs in here. Cellophane, maybe? I think I've heard this. I know I've seen these 4 songs together on live albums. But that's for next week. Um, I would say this would be a good place to start so far out of the first 6 albums. And I give it a thumbs up. But I know they can do so much better. So, with that said, have a great day, everybody. It's KMA. Goodbye.